All right, so today we are going to do a 15-minute body scan for calm. We just transitioned from our full moon in Scorpio. Okay, so many of us may have had some deep, challenging, transformative experiences in our full moon experience. I'm gonna fully get dressed. But yeah, we may have gone through some things and some deep thoughts or deep experiences may have come up for us. So this a flow where we would go through a body scan and just really recalibrate our energy, calm our nervous system, and maybe help move those things through our body so that we can progress forward through our journey. Grab your water, tea, or whatever you need. I am looking for my marker. Okay. Okay. You go ahead and get onto your mat. We will get started here. All right. I want to make sure you guys can see me somewhat. Okay. There's levels to it. All right. You won't be able to see me all the way, but it's okay. Your eyes should be closed. All right. So let's just go ahead and get onto our mat. You can come into a seated position, maybe kneeling on the feet. We'll take a breath in, rising the arms up, and exhale as the arms float down. A couple more times. Deep breath in. Exhale. Nice. Allow your breath to travel through the body. Deep breath in. And out. Let's come over to tabletop. We're just gonna do a little bit of mobility before we go into stillness. In tabletop, making sure our hips aren't in line with our knees here, our wrists are in line with our shoulder. Everything is stacked on top of each other. We have a very grounded base here. We're just gonna take our left leg, floating it up into a circle and back down. Left leg, around and back down. Nice. And let's take the other side. Right leg out like fire hydrant, back and down. Maximizing this mobility, waking up the hips, creating space. Something I learned at the Ishkam Krishna house. Everyone was speaking about yoga, and I'm like, what? When are we going to stretch? And I realized and learned, of course, I asked questions. We're going to shift our weight back to child's pose, opening up the knees on the sides of your hips. On the side of your yoga mat. And relax your torso down, reaching those arms above to the top of your mat. But yeah, I'm like, when are we going to start the yoga practice? When do you guys do movement? Is movement important? And it was explained to me that the movement portion of yoga that many people are aware of is mainly practiced for people to find stillness in their breath work, in their breath practice or meditation. And so then I had a full understanding. We're going to take our right arm up, reaching up to the sky. And we're going to thread the needle through our arm, bringing that right shoulder to the mat. Keeping the tailbone lifted up, reaching that left arm overhead. I then gained a better understanding of the connection between movement and breath work and how they work together. And then I learned, I was like, oh, okay, so movement is really only practiced to find stillness so that you can find stillness in a comfortable position and not just sit still. So I say all that to say that it's important for us to find this movement right now. Coming back to tabletop, reaching that left arm up before we just get into our body scan so that we can actually bring some fluid, some mobility, some the meditation as we flow into the next phase of our body scan. Deep breath in and out. Nice. Rising up. Let's press the toes into the top of the mat. Okay. Pressing the toes into the top of the mat, we're going to shift our weight, tailbone up to the sky, pressing our heels to the mat, dropping the head over into downward dog. And we're just going to walk our feet out, just a gentle press, connecting to your breath. If you feel any tightness in your body, in any portion of your body, take the deep breath in and breathe it through that space, creating space, opening it up, loosening it up. Imagine your breath like oil, lubricating your joints and any tight spaces in your body. Nice. Coming back to tabletop. Let's go ahead and lie down, okay? We're going to lie on our back and we're going to get ready for this body scan, okay? Once you arrive on your back, you can take your knees into the chest and gently rock side to side, creating some space in the lower back, opening up the lumbar spine, alleviating some of the fascial that maybe have been tight from walking or even sleeping. And then take your hands up under your back, lower back, or the top of your butt, and just lay it, like pull your hands out to the side to get a full flat spread onto your mat, bringing the knees to point forward or up to the sky. And then we're going to slowly straighten the legs. If it feels better for your low back to have something under your knees, feel free to do so. You can pause the video and find those tools that may help you to get more comfortable. Gently closing your eyes, receiving a breath in and out. Receive a breath in and send it out. Receive it in and out. With your eyes closed here, I want you to bring forth the intention of calm. What does calm feel like? What does calm look like? Starting with your mind, and working through your body. Doing a quick little scan over the body, checking in with maybe how we feel. Is there tightness? Is there some scatteredness in the body, in the arms? Any spaces that may be holding tension, send your breath into that space. When I think of calm, I think of a lavender color. And if you have another color that you associate with calm, imagine that color in the forefront of your mind, right between your eyes or your eyebrows at your third eye. As we breathe in, that light expands, spreading out beyond your face, beyond your body. And as we exhale, it travels down the bridge of the nose. Its beam of light melts into our eye sockets, cheeks, jaw, mouth, bringing a sense of cooling relaxation over our body as it travels down through our neck and shoulders. Receive a breath in and out. Receive a breath in, expanding your light, sending your breath out as it travels through the chest, arms, and shoulders. Into the ribs, it melts down every single bone. Flowing down your arms, a pool of this calming essence. Into your back space. Flowing down the shoulder blades. Maybe this color has a movement, maybe it flows in a swirl. Keep that energy flowing as we breathe in and breathe it out. Sending that breath and that colorful light of calm into the pelvis from the belly button. Flows into the hips, into those hip joints, creating space. This magical light is a transformative light, transmuting any stuck, stagnant, or lower vibrational energy that is stored in your body. Receiving 3 breaths in here. And with every breath, observing how this energy continues to magnetize to anything that is no longer serving you and eliminating it out of your body, one moment at a time. On your third exhale, sending that energy out. Allow it to melt down the sides of the hips. Receiving a breath in, expanding that light. And as you exhale, let that energy flow down into the thighs, into the knee joints. Same as the hips, allow that energy to circulate into the front and back of the knees, creating space, strength, resilience. On your next exhale, allow that light to continue to flow down into the shins and calves, filling your body with calm, relaxation, ease, flowing down into the ankles. As we approach this next joint, allow some movement of the light to continue to flow. Whatever movement quality you chose in the hips, same movement quality of this light in the knees and the ankles. And on your next exhale, allow this light to rush over the tops of your feet to the top of the toes. And once it arrives to the toes, imagine it a waterfall as it flows down the soles of the feet down to the heels. Maybe diving into a new Ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nose. And as we exhale, an oceanic exhale. From the roof of our mouth, it flows. And as we close out our practice, let's just scan back up to the top of our head, scanning from either side, from left to right, top to bottom, checking all those points, ensuring that we have eliminated anything that is not allowing us to be calm. Like a printer scanner, lighting up the body from the top to the bottom, front to back, side to side, melting down into the mat. All of your worries, all of your doubt, limiting beliefs, negative self-talk melts away. And with your next inhale and exhale, it is flushed away. Begin to bring some movement into the fingers and toes. On the top of your mat. Maybe connecting and contracting your side body. Taking that good stretch. Ooh. Whatever feels good to your body right now. Ooh. If you want to cross your legs over for a supine twist, you're more than welcome. Take whatever movements feel good to the body, alleviating any tics that need to come out. And when you're ready, drawing the knees into the chest, giving your body a gentle rock side to side. And now we're going to initiate a gentle rock front to back. Your feet will have to do a little bit more work, but eventually you come up to seated. Awesome. Let's take a breath in, receiving those arms up. And as we reach our hands to the top into prayer, aligning those fingers as we always do, pressing them in together as we exhale down to the throat and before the heart. Ashe. Thank you, thank you. We did go over just a little bit, so thank you for your grace. But I hope that this whole flow was everything you needed to find calm, to find some restorative flow into your experience today. And I hope that you can come back to this video at any given moment to find calm, unlike this music. Okay. So, yes, just a few announcements. If you are watching in the current week, we do have some awesome activities coming up for the weekend of May 17th through the 18th. This weekend in Dallas, we will be launching our body icing in stores. Do we have a jar? Okay. We will be launching our body icing in stores. It'll look a little something like this. This is our prototype display, but yes, we will be in stores, you guys, at Pan African Connection, and we're really excited to finally bring in this awesome self-care tool that allows you to love on yourself and restore your health and just help you to really ground into calm. Okay. And then other activities, we have the Afro Air Festival, which is happening on the 17th, and then the Malcolm X Festival, which is happening on the 18th. So description will have all that information if you are interested, if you're in the area, and if you would like to learn more or be on the lookout for more longer videos, in-depth experiences. We do have the Patreon loading and our email list, which is growing as well. So please get into that, and we will see you next time. Thanks for joining us on Jupiter Lab. Peace.